clear my throat, folks. Oh, got to be more careful nowadays. Right, huh? Boom, there we go. All right. What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Onyx. Once again, it's on. Now, I think it's time for me. Let me kill some of this music. Let me kill some of this music. Let me put some of this music down. My God, I'm jamming so hard right now. See, I don't hear that. All right, what's going on? All right, I got that out of my system. What's happening? So, as always, your boy tries to talk a little bit about movies at each and every week and something that goes down with him. But this week, you'll notice the title. It says movies versus sinuses. And if you hear me a little bit, you can hear sort of that little nasally twang. You can hear that nasally twang coming out. Yo, I feel horrible, yo. I've had a splitting headache. And this is over the past week. People have been telling me, yo, you grouchy, yo. I'm like, yay. It happens. That's how I feel. That's what happens when it's October and the weather wants to be like 80 degrees when it's supposed to be like 60, but it just doesn't know if it wants to stay 60 or stay 80. Stay 60, stay 80. So we got hot, cold. And my sinuses, I'm a little older than what I used to be back in the day. And it's like, yo, okay, we got to adjust up. No, we can't adjust. We got to adjust up. So it feels like somebody's constantly punching me in the face. Oh, man, really. But anyway, I thank you very much for viewing my live stream this Sunday. I know I talked about changing the time of the live stream. I thought, and I'm eventually going to do it, and there's going to be an announcement, and we're going to throw a big party. We might have balloons and streamers and popping bottles. Yeah, that's what we do, popping bottles. That's what we might do when we change the time. But until then, you stuck with me 6 p.m. Sundays, in between halftime, late game football, you should be talking to your boy. Okay? So now, let's get to it. If you watch the show, I always talk about the weekend box office, and sometimes I try to give a review. Now, I'm not really giving a review this week because the sinus thing kind of beat me down. It beat me down. It like slapped me all in the grill. So I really wasn't feeling going out, sitting in a movie theater, and watching what was offered this week. Because now we got the top 5. Now, I always talk about the top 5 box office, and I'm about to give you a little bit about how I feel about the top 5 box office. Because originally, I was just going to get my butt up. Hold on, wait a minute. I thought I saw something that I ain't need to see. Give me 1 second, folks. Oh, goodness. Oh, you hear it in me. I got to fix the adjustments. I saw my screen fade in, fade out for a second. Boop. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen. I had to stop it. I had to stop that autofocus. It started going, made my old age kick in. I saw the screen go blurry for a second. I was like, oh, Lord, it's not me. But anyway, so I decided, I said, this is what's up. Yo, what's up to my man Fred popped in the chat. Yo, so I sat back and I said to myself, I said, all right, I got to go see a movie this week. I was going to go see GeoStorm. GeoStorm was going to be the movie of my choice this week. I was going to peep that out. And then I said, you know what? The sinuses started kicking in. All this started hurting. I was like, I said, well, let me see what's out this week that I probably need to look at and review. I'm gonna wait. And I'm not going to look at any of these movies, but I'm going to give you a little opinion on my decision-making process when I start looking at these movies, all right? When I start saying, okay, I need to go see this, I'm going to review this, I'm going to talk about this. You know, some people say, yo, be different. Go review something that nobody else is going to look at, and then, you know, be unique with yours, right? Right? Wrong. No, nobody wants to go sit in some crappy movie. Nobody wants to sit in some junk. Now, some movies get the hype, and you want to sit in those movies, but then you got to sit in those junky movies. But, you know, it goes. So, you know, there were a few things that made me not want to mess with GeoStorm, okay? And I'm going to throw it out here. Number one, this is a Gerard Butler action movie. I'm going to say it one more time. This is a Gerard Butler action movie. Now, when was the last time anybody was hyped over Gerard Butler? Answer that question for me. Tell me. Okay? And then the marketing for GeoStorm couldn't have came at a worse time. So the studios probably said, you know what? Nah, player. We ain't touching this not one bit. We're not going to mess with this at all. And the reason why is because you had massive hurricanes pounding the Caribbean, weather events, earthquakes, all this stuff happening in the past few months. Then you're going to put a movie about how they got rid of it, and then they got people manipulating to take over the world? Come on now. No, I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole, Mr. Movie Studio. That's how they felt. That's how they looked at it. That's how they got down. And I can feel that way. I can feel the same way, and I can empathize. I can sympathize. I can kind of feel their pain when it comes to that. So, this is what I said, all right? I said, you know what? I'm still going to go see it. And then, as I started feeling worse, as I started not having the energy, and then the sinuses started draining, I said, you know what? I'm going to get to that in a second. But you know what? I'm going to say, you know what? I said, I can't do it, man. This movie looked like a mix of The Day After Tomorrow and Olympus Has Fallen. It was like the illegitimate love child of those two movies. All right? So I said, okay, well, maybe I'll just go to a movie after the fact, review it after the fact later this week. And my man Infrared put inside the movie chat, and he said he went and saw Madea, Tyler Perry's Boo 2, a Madea Halloween. That's a man right there who went with his significant other. I could tell he did that. All right? Because that's a significant other movie. All right, but I'm going to give you the top 5 movies that came out this week. Let me throw it out there. And I'm going to do it backwards. Coming at 5, Only the Brave. That was the movie. Tragic. Firefighters, first week. No, firefighters, doom story. One lone survivor. Depressing. I don't think your boy will ever review a movie that depressing. And then, like the barbershop said, next coming in at number 4, we have Blade Runner 2049. If you haven't checked out that review on my channel, you need to go to my YouTube channel, go back about 3 or 4 videos, and it's right there, bam, in your face. Okay. Number 3, Happy Death Day. This is the horror movie version of Groundhog Day. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep it going. Number 2 is GeoStorm. With no hype, with no real advertising, other than I've seen trailers, I ain't seen nothing on TV. GeoStorm rolls up at number 2 initial weekend, pulling in $13 million. This was a boring weekend, wasn't it? And then coming in at number 1, Tyler Perry's Boo 2, a Madea Halloween. Now now I gotta talk. I'm about to get down and clown. All right, Tyler Perry. No doubt, this dude made his dough. He's on the come up. I remember watching the Boondocks, and they used to clown him and all that. And then, you watch the majority of Tyler Perry movies. It's evil, dark-skinned guy, betrays woman, gets counseled by man wearing grandma's dress. Then, muscular, light-skinned guy comes into picture, sweeps woman off feet. Everybody goes to church, has a testimony, and they live happily ever after. I just described every Tyler Perry movie ever made, other than the Boo 2 and the Chris Brown. It evolved into the comedy because the character Madea was like everybody's, old school Southern crazy grandma. Reminds me of my grandma sometimes. But I'm going to just throw it out here. That came in at number 1 this week. But really, we're getting ready to get into that fall movie season. We in that in-between. The summer blockbusters are done. I think Blade Runner ended the summer blockbuster season, in my opinion. That's how that went. Blockbuster summer is over. Now we rolling into fall. We getting all these prep movies. We getting all these movies. They want to get your money during the holidays now. Okay, because, I'm sitting like this. I got my Marvel stuff on because Thor is next up. Batter up. Star Wars coming up this December. October 3rd. That's right. My man Infrared put it out there. October 3rd, it starts up. It gets down. That's the fall movie. The fall movie did it. But this. November 3rd. Excuse me. I'm going. But listen. This is the deal. I need to know, what can we do in between? I talked about it last week, and I put the video up. Netflix is going to be a good option for some stuff. Stranger Things premieres this Friday on the 27th of October. That's season 2. So you got up until Friday to watch season 1 and get up on the hype. But what else? Other than sitting in Netflix, waiting on Hulu, we got every sport playing right now. Football, basketball, hockey, all that good stuff. It's like, okay, we got all that. What are we going to do for entertainment? What are we going to do? Some people say, well, pick up a book. We got Justice League coming out. Yes. And I'm kind of hyped on that. So my thing is what are we going to do as we get through this season? Because my line is this. I'm hoping that these movies are pretty good. I'm hoping that they're going to be right, So that's pretty much the deal. That's what we're going to get down with. Oh, man. It's been 15 minutes. And I guess that's my alarm because my phone is ringing. I'm about to show this video to my wife to let her know it's 6 o'clock. And I'm supposed to be streaming and throwing up the video. She's not paying any attention. Anyway, it's been great talking with you all. It's been great doing the live show at 6 p.m. It's been great doing it. So we're going to pick a new time to get this going. And since I've got my cues of phones buzzing and ringing, I think that means it's time for me to cut it out. So remember, everybody, do me a favor. I need you to go ahead, like this video on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to this channel on YouTube, I need you to subscribe to it. Let me go ahead and boom, throw that up there. Like, subscribe. And then I'm going to throw it out there at the end. Share, people. Share this with your friends. Anyway, this is your boy Onyx, and I'm out of here. Let me drop this music. Boom. Boom. Come on. There you go. And I'm out of here. Peace.